on Eastern Parkway.
I've been there.
Working in them cribs and all of that.
I ain't working there. I just dropping stuff off.
Man, I used to do I used to put cabinets in cabinets, moldings, putting in closets. I'm talking about walk-in closets. We used to be putting in. Yo, when I tell you, man, I could go on for days, man. I could go on for days about how these people live, man. Yeah.
Let's cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom.
You don't gotta beat it.
Yeah.
But so that the name of Israel will be no longer in remembrance.
Right.
Don't they talk about Israel every day? On the Israelite news?
Every
I mean,
day.
on the Israeli news?
That's right.
On the Jewish news media? Don't they talk about Israel every day? What's going on over there in the land of Israel? What's going on with the so-called people of Israel, the Israelis? Ain't they talking about them now?
Yep.
With Kyrie Irving and Kanye fucking West? Ain't they talking about them now? Yep. So how is the name Israel no longer in remembrance? It's no longer in remembrance to the people that it mattered to. The real Israelites, the real people of the land of Israel. You gotta remember, Israel was a person before it was a place. You understand me? We came from that person. They trying to say they come from the person, the land is theirs, this, that, and the third. Absolutely not.
Right.
Absolutely not. I don't care how they feel. Yo, shut the channel. That's just gonna show that y'all mad and know that y'all not the people of God. And God's gonna destroy y'all. He gonna destroy y'all kingdom. That's all it shows. So shut the channel, shut the feed, send the police to the corner, make us move. This, that, and the third, so what? So what? You know what I'm gonna do? Without a camera, without a motherfucking microphone, I'ma still come outside and say, fuck you, Esau.
That's right.
Fuck your kingdom. Pardon my French for the little ones. You understand me? I'ma still come out and do that.
That's right.
I don't need a camera. I don't need a mic. I'ma still come out and do it. Somebody gonna hear me. Somebody gonna hear me. Somebody gonna hear us. Salakia. So y'all can keep on. Y'all can keep trying to hide the truth, bury the truth. The Lord said assuredly, as we standing out here, that He was going to uncover your secret places. Word. He was going to uncover your skirts. He was going to show you. He was going to show you, expose you. Surely as we standing here, and that's why we standing here. That's why we come outside. Go ahead, Joe.
It's in Psalm 64 and I'm gonna start at verse 2. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword, and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words.
Break that down, huh?
So these secret counsel of the wicked, that's talking about your Rothschilds, the Amalekites, the fake Jews, right? They have meetings, secret councils, secret meetings, and they talk about it. They find, like it says in the 83rd Psalm, they conspire together, right? And they talk about ways of destroying us as a nation to keep us from our heritage, to keep us from acknowledging and identifying as Hebrew Israelites. And they find devices and ways, they think of devices in different ways to keep us down as a people. That's the secret council. That's the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, making different laws and coming with different leaders and different organizations on how to keep our people down.
Listen to this real quick.
The same curses.
Yo, that round table, the Committee on Foreign Relations, the United Nations, all of these things, right? It was all for them to keep power to the point where they controlled enough things, the media, book publications, all of that, where they controlled enough things to where so-called black people, Hispanic, Native Americans would never find out who they was, right? And like I said before, to gain control of the earth and keep their life going is to keep us out of the situation, to keep us in sin and keep us the further away from Yahweh Shah. And the longer they could do that, the longer they could have a grip on the earth, the longer they could have a grip on our people. All the people that they knock off, that lose their life as a result of their march toward global domination, them people is collateral damage. The whole point of Esau's tenure was 83rd Psalm, to keep us from ever remembering and knowing who he was. That's his whole existence is based on that. I'm telling you, is to keep us from remembering, keep us from coming back to the Most High and doing away with him. You know, the more people in a certain amount of time that get to the Most High, that 144 is sealed, and the Lord is coming. The Father is coming. The Heavenly Father is coming. Well, he's sending Yahweh Shah, we should say. You understand me? But the day of the Lord, he know it. He know that that's the end. That's the end of everything he set up. It's over. Yeah, King. My bad.
Nah, it's all good. This is Isaiah 59:19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord Yahweh from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun.
So shall they fear what?
The name of the Lord Yahweh from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of the Lord Yahweh shall lift up a standard against him.
Shall lift up a standard against the enemy that come in like a flood, yo. So it ain't nothing for the children of the Most High that believe on this word, man. That 1/3, this is nothing for y'all to keep on keeping on, yo. Yo, this man gonna come with all, yo. This stuff ain't gonna. It's gonna, yo. The things that he got, that he struck fear in people over the years, yo. To the children of the Most High, and that day is gonna be nothing. It's gonna literally be child's play. A missile, a robot dog, a robot man, a tank, a destroyer ship, a airship, none of that. None of that. None of that. It's going to be nothing to the Most High, to the children of the Most High, nothing.
That's right.
When the enemy come in like a flood, what? That last part?
When the enemy come in like a flood, let's get it. Verse 19, when the enemy come as a flood, that verse 9. Like a flood, the spirit of the Lord Yahweh shall lift up a standard against him.
Sure. That's no small matter. That's no small matter whatsoever. That's no small matter whatsoever. So, you know, I don't know, man. People sit here and they believe that America gonna protect them. Black people, America hates you.
Right.
America hates you. If you look anything like me, America hates you. If you look anything like these three brothers standing up here, America hates you. Nigga got the nerve, yo. He got the nerve, yo. He bitter angry anyway because of his condition. Yo, sis, you know who you are? Because you walked past us once. You shouldn't walk past us twice. That's the Lord talking to you. You know who you are? Seriously. You believe in God? You can tell the truth. Means you don't. That's a long answer. Right? That kind of means you don't, right? Why? How did you grow up? Real quick. Let's get a quick brief history, and let's see if the brothers up here could make you understand that, like, you got a lot at stake right now.
No.
How old are you?
All right.
You're young. You my son age. You his age. actually his age, right? And you see he up here proclaiming the word of God. Like, you don't see a lot of men your age doing that, do you? Tell the truth. All right. So let me just ask you, you grew up in New York? You from Kentucky, the bluegrass state. So, really? How long you?
I get that. He's like, really? Like, he couldn't believe it, dog.
How long you been in New York? 2 years? Like, real quick, I'm gonna get around to it. Wow, what brought you to New York? Okay, so let me ask, that is. So in Kentucky, your family didn't have any form of belief in God?
Oh, for sure. I was raised like Catholic Baptist.
Baptist. That's off right there. That's the whole Catholic Baptist thing. That's kind of off. So you like rebelled when you got old enough to not have to deal with it, you chose not to deal with it. Right? And one last question, why? Like, what was so bad about it? What was so hard about it? Oh, okay, yeah. I didn't know you were not sober.
Yeah, no, yeah, the joints.
Oh, okay, I didn't know. I thought that was like a Swisher Sweet or something. All right, so yeah, nah, I don't even want to try to put nothing to you in that tone. Look, be safe out here. Indeed, be safe out here. If we be out here, you need to try to come by one time. Because this ain't got nothing to do with Baptist, Catholic, none of this. It's got to do with who God is. We call ourselves Israelites. Ever heard of that? But look at right now how they demonizing Kanye West and Tommy Irvin for coming with the same thing. The truth hurts. You ever heard that saying? The truth hurts. And now it's hurting those people that been saying that they was Jews and are not. It's hurting them. It's hurting them that black folk is starting to wake up, so-called black folk is starting to wake up and know who is who. So, yeah, you know. Start doing some research. All right, be safe. All right. I was getting ready to look for something. What were you talking about, huh? I was going to look for something before she came, but the reason I stopped because she remember she walked past.
Right, yeah, I think them, yeah.
Put out her, I thought that was a Swisher Sweet.
That was a jump.
Oh.
That was one of them pre-roll.
Oh shit. Okay.
Back to it.
Right.
Like
That's why I probably thought it was a Swisher Sweet. It looked brown.
Yeah. It looked like food paper. That's why I was like,
She's being respectful.
nah, she started that. I thought she was about to smoke. Then he was like, yeah, leave that.
Right.
She
Stomped it and took it.
Right. Took it. This Amalek right here. Revelation 6 and 16. Glass, eyeball. It said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb.
The wrath of the Lamb, baby.
Woo!
Yo.
They don't want that.
Yo. You know the Lamb ain't
As lambish as you may.
yeah.
The lamb is not.
That lamb came out of Judah, fool.
You gonna find out. We
That
all
lamb
are.
came
We all
out of
gonna see.
Judah.
All gonna see.
This one finally went out.
That thing over.
That's why they build underground bunkers, because they think they can escape the wrath.
That's why he said, look what he said. He said, into the mountains and rocks, fall on us. That's in them underground bunkers. Hiding inside of a mountain underground. Fall on us. So that we can't be seen by that one who sits on the throne. And away from the wrath of the Lamb.
And I also show you that the kings of the earth know what's coming, and they know who Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is,
Bro,
and that he's going to return.
They know who we are.
That's right.
That's what it is.
Wow.
Y'all whole push was because y'all whole push was to get us out of knowing who we were, because we was the threat to y'all. Them other nations wasn't. They was gonna fall in line.
When John Hyrcanus converted them, right? In the Maccabees time, in the time of the Maccabees, he converted them Edomites, and then they moved out. They moved out of the land. They started migrating to the land, right? And they took that shit into them Caspian mountains and them Caucasus mountains. Yeah, they took the conversion to being a Jew, to being an Israelite, to being a Hebrew Israelite. They took that conversion into them mountains. They flourished in that. They built up what they built up to, right? They started, but they still had their pagan ways, because they elders and stuff started writing things and coming up with the Talmud and all of that. Right. They started coming up with that Talmud shit and all of that. You understand me? Yeah. Right. And so in that time, by the time they got out there to the mountains, all right, brother. By the time they got out there to them mountains, and they lived for a couple decades or centuries even, and then the Muslims and the Christians, and they built them a whole civilization under We Are the Jews, right? So now the Arabs and stuff and the Christians, they want to start moving through that land, trading and setting up trade posts, and I forget the strait that they had to go through, that they only had to go through their land. No, they had to pay these people, you know, and they had army and was willing to fight and all of that, right? So, you know, but it was a portion of them too. It was a portion of them too that was just Khazars, right? They was just Khazars. They was just out there like a warlike people. You know what I'm saying? They lived off the land. They built up their little civilizations and all of that too, right? The Khazars and the Jews, the Arabs, the Muslims, and the Christians came to them. Right. And was like, yo, you know, who you gonna get down with? And they wind up getting down with the Jews, with the so-called Jews, converting to what they call Judaism. Yo, they own man wrote a book, Arthur Koestler, called The 13th Tribe.
Oh yeah.
They killed him afterwards, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I heard he died after he wrote that book. Oh. I heard he died after he wrote that book.
I think the folks out gave him some real justice, playing around like that.
He wrote a book called The 13th Tribe, and it showed how they Khazars. It showed
the Montreal number.
What?
That 13. Yeah, that's one of their numbers. They like to fool around with it.
Yeah, they know that they not a tribe of us, man. Yo, you got a bunch of them that really think they the people because they just don't know no better. But them ones we was just talking about, them elites, they know who they are, man. That's why they go hard like they go, like the majority of them, they're just, but see now that Talmud tell them that they supposed to shit on all the other nations of the world and use them like shag cattle, goyim, and that everything that they do and make is for their benefit, right? That's what they Talmud tells them. Most Jews do not like to admit it, but our God is Lucifer and we are his chosen people. Harold Wallace Rosenthal. And they are, if I ain't mistaken, they killed him right after that. Look him up. He got murdered right after that, if I'm not mistaken. He met some kind of death not too long after that. You understand? But it's not a fluke or
I got more.
listen to that. Our power has been created through the manipulation of the national monetary system. The Federal Reserve System fitted our plan nicely since it is owned by us. But the name implies that it is a government institution. From the very outset, our purpose was to confiscate all the gold and silver, replacing them with worthless, non-redeemable paper notes. We Jews have put issue upon issue to the American people. Then we promote both sides of the issue as confusion reigns. With their eyes fixed on the issues, they fail to see who is behind every scene. We Jews toy with the American public as a cat toys with the mouse. This is a Jew, Harold Wallace Rosen. They said, well, look, they said they killed him 30 days after this confession.
Who?
Yeah, look him up. You can say, save that so you can send it to our But yeah, we can look that up to see how much truth is really in there.
But I saved it though. He changes posts every day.
Yo, man, at the end of the day, the jig is up, man. You understand me? Don't nobody believe y'all. Yo, ain't nobody scared of y'all. We already know the Most High is preparing his men. We already know that the devil, you, Esau, Edom, Amalek, is coming down with great wrath.
That's right.
We know it, yo. We seen what you've done to our people over the course of these hundreds of years. We seen the ferocity, the hate that you have for us, what you're willing to do to us, to our bodies. You understand me? To our spirits. We see what you're willing to do. But through the spirit of Yahweh Shah, we prepared for you. We prepared for you, E. And we gonna battle you tooth and nail to the end. Ain't nobody scared. Yo, we fear the Most High.
That's right.
We fear the Most High. You understand me? Kiss the Son, lest she make him angry.
That's right.
We fear Yahweh Shah. We don't fear you, E. Yo, you can kill a body but once, man. You understand me? Word, ain't no fear you. We fear him that can bring us back to life and let us get killed again. Word. That's who we fear. I don't fear you, Esau, man. For real, yo. I'm tired of you, yo. I'm tired of you. I'm tired of you. It be more us than you, E. Word. And them that are with us is more than them that are with you. I'm telling you, man. I'm tired of you. You get me? Tired of you.
This is what we read.
Inside joke. Go ahead, kid.
This is Ezekiel chapter 28, verse 16. By the multitude of thy merchandise, they have filled the midst of thee with violence, and thou hast sinned. Therefore I will cast thee up as profane out of the mountain of God, and I will destroy thee, O covering cherub, from the midst of the stones of fire. So these Amalekites, these Edomites, they all gonna get burnt up, man.
Yep.
They all gonna get burnt up. They all gonna get burnt up. And their power, they're gonna lose their power, and they're gonna get swept in with the fire. So you want to wrath, judgment. They're gonna get burnt.
And in my head, I was also like, yeah, it didn't make me feel like either. That is true.
And that also piggybacks to Ezekiel 28, I believe, in 4, right? You guys break something goes along with you guys break riches.
You got what?
You became prosperous, you guys traffic. You guys traffic, you increase. You guys riches. Something along those lines. Yeah, but that's how Esau, and that's what the same scripture is saying. That's how Esau got rich. Through trafficking, through slave trafficking, through human trafficking, just through his wealth. Yeah, just robbing and stealing. But the Bible called him a vagabond. He's a thief. That's what he's gonna do. A thief is always gonna be a thief.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 39, verse 28. Then shall they know that I am Yahweh, their power, which caused them to be led into captivity among the heathen. Who we live amongst? The heathen.
That's right.
Look, we live amongst the heathen, but what more telling, we live amongst the heathen as the downtrodden.
Yep.
The majority of our people. Seriously. It's no Chinese slums. The Chinese live in Chinatown, period. It's rats and stuff over there because they nasty.
That's it.
I said it, and it's by the water. But
it.
it's rats because they nasty. They nasty.
They eat them.
But we forced to live amongst the heathen because we in captivity. It's a known fact that we got dragged here. It's a known fact. Can't no other nation on the face of the planet Earth say that they got dragged nowhere.
That's right.
Right? Then shall they know that I am Yahweh their power, which caused them to be led into captivity among the heathen, everywhere. But I have gathered them into their own land and have left none of them any more there.
That's right.
All right? So who that happened to?